Hey everyone, welcome back. I'll be using the term pile 3, but this is a general reading for the public. Hey pile 3, so if you chose 777, this is going to be your painting. I'm going to choose some colors for you intuitively. So I'm going to pretty much blindly pick the colors, and let's see what colors we get for, hold on guys, wardrobe malfunction. Even though this is not a wardrobe, guys. Anyway, all the oil dripping down. Anywho, pile 3. Let's see. What colors would represent? What will the universe reveal to my pile 3? Colors to represent what will the universe reveal to my pile 3? Oh, you know what? These two are the same color, so I'm going to put this one back. 2 more colors. What will the universe reveal to my pile 3? And 1 more. Oh, okay. So, the colors we have for pile 3, I'm hearing get 1 more color. Oh my God. 1 more color for you guys. 1 more color. 1 more color for pile 3. Indigo. Oh my gosh. Okay. pile 3. I'm going to see you at your painting. Bye. So once I started to paint, I actually came up with this concept of reflection. That was the first thought that was coming to me as I started to paint. And I thought about it as it reflecting upon water, right? We can have reflections in mirrors and in other fashion, but water came to me immediately when I picked up the brown paint. I also was thinking of like a forest, like earth. So water and earth are the 2 elements that came about once I started to move those colors through and brush it and like press it into the canvas. So this is canvas paper, and without any water added to it, it doesn't move as fluidly. So with heavy body acrylic paint like the one that I'm using right now, it's almost rigid. So even though water is fluid, it's almost as if it was difficult for me to navigate the tools that I had in order to push the water, the paint into the canvas. So this could be symbolic when it comes to what's happening for you in your life, where it may be quite difficult for you to navigate with the tools that you're using. So you may need to change the tool that you're using, or you may need to add a different element. And if you notice, I went in and got some water to help move the energy. So some of you may need to work with the water element if you're feeling stagnant, or if you're feeling like, well, I'm talented, I know I'm talented, or I know I have all that I need to complete my tasks or to manifest. I have all the tools that I need. How come I'm not manifesting? And it could be because you may need a little bit of flexibility in your life. So you may need to incorporate some level of fluidity. So as you can see, it also looks like there's like a boat, like there's this boat that's floating on this water. And if you look at the water again, even the shape in which that I use to display the water, it's rigid, it's rocky, it's movement. It's like yang water energy. But when the yang is in excess. So when it's like, the waters aren't still, they're rocky. But yet and still, the boat is brown. The boat is stable, even on top of the rocky waters. So I'm getting that, it's an anomaly. You're an anomaly. It's like people, what is going to be revealed to you, what the universe is going to reveal to you, is that people see you as an anomaly. People see you as being able to navigate the most rockiest, the most tumultuous things or the dramatic experiences in life and still be stable and still be on top. Like, you've mastered how to flow with ease in life. And it's come from this level of groundedness. It's like you know how to alchemize earth and water is what I'm getting. It's like, because this brown is making me think of mud, which is making me think of the mixture of water and earth. So yeah, like what's going to be revealed to you, you may be leveling up in your alchemy. So in your magic, you may have an evolution or a breakthrough. There may be some kind of breakthrough. Some of you all need to focus on your dreams. Your dreams, if there's anything that's scary or make you feel afraid or stir your emotions, some of you may be dreaming about like rocky waters or just anything that stirs your emotions, or things that aren't stable. Like you may be on top of something and it's not stable, or like the shaky ground. Like some of you may be dreaming of like earthquakes or, buildings falling, something like that, where the foundation isn't solid or like something is shaky. And the key to those dreams is the way through. It's not to go back or try a different tool or change your tool. Your tool works perfectly fine. My brush works perfectly fine. It creates the angles that I need it to. The canvas is perfectly fine. The paint is perfectly fine. I just needed to add water. So you may be having dreams, and in these dreams are teaching you, they're preparing you on how to navigate the physical realm. And that's what the universe is going to reveal to you. They're going to reveal to you how to navigate rocky waters through your dreams. So there's going to be lessons in your dream about how to alchemize or how to change, how to shapeshift in times of turmoil. Okay? Yeah, like the way I'm painting this purple, I'm adding this hue of purple in it. It's making me think of the dream realm. It's making me think of your intuition. So something is going to feel familiar. If you have a dream, or you may have like deja vu, or you may it's like you're going to get signs, and it's like the signs that you're going to get, they're going to be familiar to you. You're going to remember seeing things that are similar, or like deja vu, or maybe in a dream. It may be something in a dream that's scary to you, but it's also going to be familiar. And just know that it's a projection of your actual self. So any signs that you're getting, maybe you're seeing signs on a bus, or you're reading, or just like little people walking by and they have like something on them that like reads a sign to you, or, or like you may see a coin, or you may see feathers, or you may see like little floaties passing by you, or like maybe some of you may have like paranormal activity in your home or something like that, in your like where you live or something. And it's like these signs, or you may be seeing insects or animal spirits or something like that, like in the earth realm. You may be getting signs from like nature. Don't ignore them. These are all like projections of your spirit, of your higher self, teaching you how to navigate through the shadows of life. So, yeah, like I'm getting that you are right now, you are preparing to build your ship, your tools that you need in order to navigate some waters. Some of you may be traveling soon. Some of you may be moving to a new place, a new environment. Some of you are preparing to like clean out your home or revenovate. My goodness. You guys know what I'm saying. You guys are going to be like changing your home, redecorating, throwing things away. And this cleanse is going to really help you to be able to move forward in life. I'm hearing move forward, move forward to still waters. You guys are like moving out of rocky waters. And I'm getting this is igniting like jealousy or the evil eye. So some of you, if you're having dreams about things that are like old people from the past, or maybe things that are frightening, this could be like other people trying to block your path or trying to block your like destination or something like that. Or like maybe you're having delays on your way traveling, something like that. This is like other people projecting. So some like, people that you moved on from, but that see you grow, see you progress, see you be able to navigate those still waters effortlessly, it looks like to these people. You look so grounded, like it's like you move with ease through these still waters. So it's like these delays that you're experiencing, yeah, they may be projections of others, but Spirit is saying don't take these delays or obstructions as Spirit's advice or Spirit's like protection. It's not. Spirit is saying still push forward. These delays and obstructions, these are projections of other individuals that want to stop you. People who are jealous, to be quite frank, of your light, of your joy, of your abundance. People who are jealous of your money that's coming in for you. It's like your brilliant ideas. You have brilliant ideas that bring in wealth. Like you're extremely creative. And these are other individuals who are jealous, honestly. So I'm going to allow that to just kind of like clean up as I'm like painting. I'm looking at the painting and I'm like, yeah, let your joy shine. Let your brilliance shine. Let your heart sing. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. It's going to set you free. I'm also getting an I Ching reading, the mountain over the water. So that would be Ken over Khan, which would be as a matter of fact, give me a moment. Let me actually check. I don't want to be incorrect. So the I Ching is a ancient Chinese oracular system, and you can use coins or sticks to divine. They use coins or sticks to divine with, and there are 64 hexagrams and 8 trigrams that pair together to make one hexagram. And so, and it's based on the natural elements of the earth. So heaven, thunder, water, mountain, earth, wind, lake, fire. Okay, so those are the elements. And the element that I'm seeing here in this painting right now is the mountain over the water. So that'll be Ken over Khan, which will be 52. I'm sorry. Which will be 4, youthful folly. So this could have been when you were young. You had to learn a lot of tough lessons because you had a rocky foundation. Like you maybe when you were younger as a child, you had a solid foundation. But once you got into your adolescence, maybe like when you got, I would say, of age. So I would say from like 15 years old and older, or maybe even older than that. Some of you, when you graduated high school, you kind of had to go and live on your own, or you had to be independent because life hit you and your foundation wasn't as stable as you thought it was. It was kind of like you pretty much walked into life. You walked into adulting and it was shocking for you, and you didn't really know a lot, and you kind of felt like a fish out of water. Some of you, when you got to your adolescence, maybe college, and you had to go and live on your own, you didn't really know how to manage money well, and you may have like fumbled the bag, for lack of a better term. Like you may have like, spent your money on frivolous things, or, just wasn't responsible, and it caused you to like maybe get evicted or lose your apartment, or, have fallouts with roommates, things like that, like, or just not be able to manage life because you had so many bills and you felt overwhelmed and you didn't feel like you had enough, money coming in. So you felt like you were going to sink, because me painting the ship underneath those waters is making me think that mud, the tools that you used to create your ship, weren't diligent enough. They weren't going to be able to endure the ride. Like maybe you used mud to build your ship and it wasn't going to be able to endure the ride. And this could have been through a relationship, like your relationship was built on quicksand. Some of you, this could have been like a relationship that you had when you were young. This could have been someone you had a child with. For some of you. And this relationship taught you a lot of lessons. You had to go through a lot of, just a lot of life lessons. You had to learn about yourself. You had to learn about how to be responsible. How to make, responsible decisions. Because it wasn't just about you anymore. So I'm really getting that you had a wake-up call where you were on this path. You thought you were going the right way. You were young. You didn't really know what you were doing, but you were just like, I'm just going to go on this path. Sorry, guys. I had to eat an olive. And you were going on this path, right? And you realize that you didn't have the proper tools to create the proper ship to get you to the finish line. And you sank. But by you sinking, you discovered something. You created a mountain under the water, which would be Khan over Ken. You learned. You learned from your youthful folly. You learned from your youth how to be stable, how to be still, how to still your emotions, how not to just fly off the handle when things don't feel right, when people do things that are unjust, when people gaslight you. You learned and you became the water. Your ship sank, your mud sank, and you became the mountain. You hardened over time and you became the mountain under the water. Okay, and that would be the mountain under the water. That'll be Khan over Ken, which will be 39 obstruction. Right. And this obstruction, meaning that the ship, this, mal-built, mal-created, mal-designed ship that you created that now sunk under the water, hardened over time and became a dam. It obstructed the flow of the water. It obstructed, the rigidity of the water. And you were able to collect all that was due to you. You were able to collect. You were able to learn how to overcome tumultuous situations, how to rise above. So some of you, your mountain just kept collecting mud over time as the flow of the water kept coming in. And the more and more mud it collected, the higher and higher your mountain grew, to the point where you became visible for all to see. There's advice here not to become hardened by the hardships that you faced in life, not to become hardened by new relationships that can come in because of past relationships. How to keep your heart open and pure. You realized you were your own obstruction. You were getting in your own way. And you didn't have the tools to build the proper ship to get you across the lake or the waters, the murky waters. And you forgave yourself. So forgive yourself. You didn't have the proper tools. Your parents didn't teach you the proper ways on how to handle money. So even if you thought in your mind, you're like, I'm failing as an adult, you're not failing as an adult. You weren't given the proper tools on how to build the proper ship to get across the sea. So now that your ship has sank, and now that you could be in debt, in school debt or whatever debt, medical bills, whatever, credit card debt, because you didn't learn how to manage money. First off, forgive yourself. You didn't have the tools to begin with. The more and more you beat yourself up and you're hard on yourself, the more and more you get in your own way. So 1, forgive. 2, get out of your own way. And you'll see that if you do the things that you love, that you have all the tools that you need to provide you with all the abundance that you need in order to have an organized and stress-free life. I'm going to repeat that. If you do the things that you love, they will provide you with the abundance that you need to have the organization and the order to provide you with a stress-free and abundant life. So you can attract the accountant that is an expert at managing money and funds in your life, where you don't have to work that hard to learn how to manage your money. You can get basic knowledge on how to manage money and then do what you love, and that'll pour in the abundance that can support you having an accountant that can manage your money for you. And through you having an accountant, you'll be able to learn hands-on how to manage your money for yourself, how budgeting works. So don't beat up on yourself because you didn't have the proper tools to begin with. The main focus right now is to A, forgive yourself for where you are. B, get the hell out of your own way. And then C, do the thing that you love. Redirect your focus from all of the things that you didn't learn in the past and how you think you're a failure and you're going to be left behind and how it's a race because it's not. It's a race to get successful because it's not a race to be successful. And just move with yourself with grace and ease. Give yourself grace. You will attract all that you need once you start living freely. Once you start loving your life and loving what you do in your life, you're going to attract the abundance to you, where you won't even have to worry about learning about how to manage money. You can attract the person to you to help you manage the money. You'll have that much money. You'll have that much abundance. You'll have that much, prosperity where you can pay for all of your bills will be paid for with ease. Everything will be paid for with ease. Your expenses, your desires, your trips, your travels, everything will be paid for with ease. It'll be an overflow of abundance where you're going to need an accountant. You're going to need someone to say, hey, what do I need to do with all this abundance? Okay? You're going to need to take vacations to have tax write-offs, okay? That much abundance. And no, you don't need to be super educated in finances to get there. Just know you didn't have the proper tools to build the proper ship to get across the river. But now you do. Now you realize all the tools that you ever need was in you. You are the mountain. You are the ship. You are the boat to get you across. You have everything that you need within you. Your body, your able mind, your able talents, meaning you have the physical vitality to do, to create. Your hands work, your feet work, your eyes work. Even if some of these things don't work, you have other things that do. You're still blessed beyond measure. Wherever you are in the world, wherever you are viewing this, whenever you are hearing this, you are abundant beyond measure. You are blessed beyond measure because you are breathing, you are alive, you are here on this earth at this time. You have all of the powers of creation within you. You have all the tools you need to build the ship to get across the ocean. You see, it went from a river to a sea to an ocean. So yeah, some of you are probably in some large debt or maybe you guys are in some despair or some, pay attention to your dreams. And if you're having nightmares, it's just a reflection of yourself. The thing you're afraid of in your dream is a reflection of you. Get out of your own way. I'm eating olives. I'm going to read you the ruler of the 39th hexagram, and then I'm going to go and allow you to finish viewing the rest of the painting if time prevails. 39, it says, in the midst of the greatest obstructions, friends come. Here we see a man who was called to help in an emergency. He should not seek to evade the obstructions, no matter how dangerously they pile up before him. But because he is really called to the task, the power of his spirit is strong enough to attract helpers whom he can effectively organize, so that through the well-directed cooperation of all participants, the obstruction is overcome. You will attract the accountant that you need. You will attract the tax preparer that you need. You will attract the debt consolidator.